Let's be real here. Most of y'all who are mad about Kamala losing, most of y'all out here is hoes and whoremongers. Most of y'all now that Trump won is whores and whore lovers. That's all really. Whores, whore lovers, and whore makers. Those are the main ones that's mad that Kamala lost. Tell you stripping down, I'm just gonna be keeping a buck with y'all. I'm gonna go sit up here and do what your Christian pastor doesn't lie to your ass and take your money. I'm gonna tell you stripping down. Most of y'all who's mad at Kamala lost is hoes, hoe lovers, and hoe makers. Tell you stripping down. Yep. Some of y'all seem to be in distress right now since the election, you know? Right. You had your hopes up, hoping that Kamala was going to win. Hope Trump was going to win. Some of y'all, was a little quiet, man. Black folks is quiet these past 2 days. What's going on?
My sister Monica, she voted for Kamala Harris.
You voted for Kamala, huh? They ain't going to pick Hillary. Why the hell you think they're going to pick her? I'm confused. Give me Psalms 18, verse 8. Some of y'all out here is voting for Murder Inc. Kamala, Murder Inc. Kill babies. You get it, right? Y'all get it. Murder Inc. Ja Rule, I call y'all Ja Roulette out here. Jot down Murder Inc. Killing babies. Psalm 118, verse 8.
Psalms chapter 118, verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man.
Read it again.
It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man.
The Bible says better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Y'all put your confidence in man.
And if President Trump would have moved just a millimeter, we will not be hearing tonight how he was going to make America great again.
Y'all thought Kamala was only gonna win. You know, the fake Negro that she made collard greens and grits and all that, but she ain't really do that at all. But said she did, but she don't really do it. But then she got a black father, but her father only black at all. He's really Irish and Hindu, which y'all believed it. That Kamala, Chameleon Harris. Kamala Margaret Singer Harris. The one that push y'all to go and get your babies. That Kamala. Yeah, I vote for Kamala. But she ain't our people. Y'all vote for the same, y'all vote for two white folks. Either Kamala, a tanned white person,
right,
or Trump, an orange white person.
Right.
Read it again.
It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man.
I mean, black folks say we gotta trust in God now. You gotta trust in God now? You should have trusted in God before.
Right.
Give me Leviticus 4:17. I'm gonna pick y'all off today. I'm gonna pick y'all off. You see, y'all thought that this place cares about what you think. Your vote don't make a difference. If Trump beat Hillary, why the hell would he lose to Kamala? That don't make no damn sense. But y'all confused out here. See, if you're wondering what part of we're part of what is called the Theocratic Party. Some of y'all are Democratic, some of y'all Republicans, some of y'all liberal. We're theocratic. We believe in a God-governing land, God-governed people. That's what we are. We're theocrats. We deal with a God that governs us. Read that, please.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
Our eyes have yet failed for our vain help. What is your vain help? Your vain help is politics.
We are so happy to be standing here on this stage as proud country Texas women supporting and celebrating the one and only Vice President Kamala Harris.
That's your vain help. Y'all really believed in your mind that politicians are going to come up here and give y'all the right to go ahead and establish your irresponsibility.
She's explored their whole phase. My aunt told me, trust me, you're not gonna marry that guy. And my baby daddy, you should go be a hoe. She was like, you have to go to black school because you're around too many white people and you have to go hoe it up. And that's what I did. And I'm happy I got permission. I mean, I would have probably done it either way, but there's healing in the hoeing. We talk about that in the book. We even had a verse that said, heal first, hoe later.
In the bedroom. He's gonna validate you being able to go to that clinic and just murder that baby and just go home scot-free and start all over again like Mario Brothers. Just restart. Then die, come back again. That's what y'all was gonna happen. They thought y'all was gonna be Mario out here. Go ahead and kill a child and come back and do it again and kill a child and do it again. No, that's not the world. That's not how God works.
Can I say something?
Sure, what you want to say, brother?
First of all, I was in Butler, Pennsylvania
Uh-huh.
when they tried to blow that man's head off.
Yeah.
He looked over at the chart about the illegal immigrants.
Uh-huh.
And if he had to turn his head to look, it wouldn't have grazed him, would have blew his head off.
Yeah.
Now, I'm an ex-Marine. That was a 99% kill shot.
Yeah.
There's no way there was not divine intervention, sir.
Oh, of course, I agree. I agree with you. So,
Come on, man.
in regards to that,
I would have never missed that shot.
hold that. Give me Daniel 4:7. Daniel
4:17.
4:17 as
Yes,
well.
sir.
Hold Lamentations.
Yes, sir.
This is the reason why he didn't get killed.
He kept him here for a reason.
Oh yeah, because he's a Trump. Trump might bring forth the last Trump.
Right.
Some of y'all don't understand what I'm talking about because y'all read your Bible. Trump might be Trump for a reason by name. He might bring back the last Trump.
Right.
He didn't even say himself he might be your last president. He just
Right.
might be your last president. Read that.
Daniel chapter 4 verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers.
This matter of politics is by the decree of the watchers.
Right.
The watchers are angels. And they're black just like me and you.
They don't got no.
Go ahead.
And the demand by the word of the Holy
The
One.
demand by the word of the Holy One, the God of Israel. Go ahead.
To the intent that the living may
To
know
the intent that the living may know what?
that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
No, kingdom of women.
In the kingdom of men.
Kingdom of female.
Men.
Kingdom of feminism.
Kingdom of men.
God deals with men. God sets up men to rule. If women are ruling that place, God is absent.
Right.
There is no God there. That's why some people go, what about Egypt? Where's Egypt now?
Right.
Where is it? Conquered by male-run empires. That's what Egypt is now. Egypt is an Arab-run country, is an Arab-run land now, where men rule. Read it again.
That the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Sorry, sisters. Sorry, ladies. Take care, babies. Sorry. I know you vote for Murder Inc. I know, but it ain't happening. It wasn't gonna happen. Give me Lamentation down 4:17.
I got you real quick. And giveth it to whomsoever he will.
And do what?
And giveth it to whomsoever he will.
He decided to give it to Trump. Read on. Go back to the.
And setteth up over it the basis of men.
It sets over it the basis of men. Because Trump is base. Trump comes from a nation of people who are base.
Right.
Edom is base.
Right.
Elam is base.
Right.
Moab is base. Ishmael is base. They all base when it comes to our people. So he set the basis to the people. The basis. Now go back to Lamentations.
Lamentations chapter 4 verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
Our eyes have failed for our vain help. Our vain help is these politicians.
Right.
Y'all really believe that these politicians are gonna come in here and help you?
Right.
You can't even spell American without Rican. This is our country too, and we must exercise our right to vote on November 5th. Please. And remember, somos una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos. Let's get loud!
Right.
No. Read on. And you know what's crazy? When Kamala lost, she didn't show up to that college at all.
Right.
At the HBCU. Once she lost, she hell with you niggas, man, I lost. And she ain't even show up. She went after she lost the debate or lost the election. She didn't even go to the HBCU. She dipped on y'all. Just sit down, these are no more. Y'all niggas are useless now. I lost.
Not a politician.
Read again.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. And are watching. We'll watch for a nation that could not save us.
We watch for a nation that cannot save us. You believe that these Democrats are going to save you? Now understand something. Trump being in office, Trump is going to do things that's going to have y'all believe he's for your best interest.
Right.
But in the end, you're going to realize he's not for your best interest. He's for the interest of his own people.
Right.
That's what he's for. Some of y'all say he hates everybody. It's true. It's true. That man is about the rich getting richer.
Right.
The ultra-rich have just gotten even richer, and it's being put down to Trump winning the US election. The world's 10 wealthiest people have gained a total of $49 billion since the Republican won his second term. That's according to Bloomberg's Billionaire Index, a daily ranking and net worth analysis of guys like these. Trump's pal and the richest person in the world right now, Elon Musk, gained the most, adding $20 billion to his fortune.
Right.
That's he don't care about you black folks. He'll say some things that will benefit black folks, but overall, at the end of the day, he's going to do what God tells him.
Right.
He's going to do whatever God allows him to do. Now, give me Isaiah 30 verse 1.
What happened the last time he was president? He did a great job until COVID came.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
Give me Isaiah 30 verse 1.
Isaiah.
Give me that. Hold that. Give me John. What's it? Caesar.
Yes, sir, John.
This how you sound regarding Trump. When Trump was in office, he had agree with doing great. Okay.
5% interest.
You know what's crazy about what he just said? When you watch Trump was on the Joe Rogan show.
Everybody had Joe.
He was on a podcast. He talking what I'm talking. That's why black people can't get along. They always talk.
Right.
You had Joe Rogan on podcast. You had Trump on Joe Rogan's podcast.
3 hours.
And when Trump was on Joe Rogan's podcast, he said, how are you going to, what do you feel about World War III? He said, and I kid you not, Trump said it clear. He said that the prophets have said that World War III will begin in the Middle East.
The Middle East is rapidly changing. You know, there are prophets that say the world will come to an end in the Middle East, you know.
That's in the Bible. That's scripture. He knows, or possibly knows, or may have a thought that he may be instrumental in that war that will spark World War III. Many out here walking around asleep. We are in the midst of World War III.
Right.
We are in the midst. Oh, okay, you're an ex-Marine, so you should know. We are in the midst of World War III. I know the white man told you, the drill sergeant told you to be quiet, sir. You was quiet. Now all of a sudden you around black people, you talk while I was talking. When you was in the military, you was in order. When it comes to World War III is imminence. World War III is we're in the first steps of it now. So right now you have Israel attacking Iran. They're going back and forth with Palestine, going back and forth with Iran. And we all know that Iran and Russia are allies. Iran, Russia, and China are allies. Israel is little America in the Near East. So you got two conflicting parties that are like axis. You have multiple conflicting parties fighting each other. That is going to lead to World War III. Let me help you even more. When you examine nuclear weapons, ICBM missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, when you examine those missiles from Russia to the Americas, it will take approximately 30 minutes for a nuclear warhead to come from Russia to here. So if you live, okay, well that's no hypersonic missiles. Okay, I even 20 is even better than me. So that's fine. Okay, you might take 5, depending on how evil your ass is. You might take 5 minutes. But when it comes to the missiles, they'll take 20 to 30 minutes to arrive here. So if you live a half an hour away from your house, from work, you finished. You ain't getting home. Right. You live an hour from your house, you finished. You ain't getting home. Right. So all of that voting and Trump did this and Trump did that. Nuclear war, World War III is inevitable. It's not to be. It cannot be stopped. No one's gonna stop it. It's already starting now. Once war begins, there's no stopping it. And all that matters now is who pressed the button first. Right. All that matters at this point. Read that now.
John chapter 19 and verse 15. But they cried out.
That people cried out and said what?
Away with him!
Away with the Messiah! Kill him, the black Messiah! Kill out with you, King! Go ahead!
Away with him!
Get him out of here! Go ahead, kill him! Go ahead!
Crucify him!
Kill him! Go ahead!
Pilate said that to them!
Pilate said to them, go ahead!
Shall I crucify your king?
He said, the white man said to our people, shall I kill your leader, your true leader, your king? Go ahead, what did he say?
The chief priests answered!
The leaders of our people said what?
We have no king!
We ain't got no king, go ahead!
But Caesar!
Oh! We have no king but Trump. We have no queen but Kamala.
Right.
Not your black Messiah. Nah, the hell with him. We said back then we have no king but Caesar. That was your mindset. We say now, oh, we were doing good with Trump was in office. Right. It's the same mindset even here. Same mindset. We have Caesar because Trump is your modern Caesar. Right. Trump is your modern Pharaoh. That's all he is. Now go back to who you was at, Isaiah 30.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children.
The Bible says, woe to the rebellious children. Our people by default are rebellious. Go ahead.
Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord.
More?
That take counsel, but not of me.
We take counsel of politics, celebrities, rappers. You had Cardi B. Made a complete fool out of herself. Right. Talk about the growth. And that chick had no words. She was like, how's everybody doing? Yeah. She had to talk, you don't know what she was saying because the prompter broke. Then they had to give her a phone to speak on behalf of Kamala because she was paid to speak for her.
Wow.
Eminem was paid to speak for her. Usher was paid to speak for her behalf. It's all a game. It's all a joke. It's all a show. And y'all keep falling for it every 4 to 8 years. Y'all fall for it every time. We doing?
That take counsel, but not of me.
So once again, Cardi B's teleprompter, it broke. And she had no words of wisdom whatsoever regarding that woman because she was paid to read a script and then go about her business. Like Charlemagne, Breakfast Club, all these guys, these celebrities, they're all puppets. The View, them too, The View. All these people are paid, they're puppets, they're all set up as our leaders. We're the only race of people on the earth that have entertainers, actresses, athletes to speak on our behalf. We are a walking stereotype.
How can they speak on our behalf? They don't live our
Because we allow them to. Read that verse there?
Who take counsel, but not of me.
Come on.
And that cover what they're covering, but not of my spirit.
We cover a covering of politics and not a God's spirit. Go ahead.
That they may add sin to sin.
How do we add sin to sin? Because we try to vote for a woman that would allow us to kill our babies legally.
Teach.
More. We can still do it now, but she was gonna give us more freedom to do it more. Go ahead.
That walk to go down into Egypt.
That do what?
That walk to go down into Egypt.
Because let's be real here. Most of y'all who are mad about Kamala losing, most of y'all out here is hoes and whoremongers. Most of y'all now that Trump won is whores and whore lovers. That's all it is. Whores, whore lovers, and whore makers. Those are the main ones that's mad that Kamala lost.
We need to understand that black men ask for people to not take their lives seriously, to not care if someone unjustly shoots them or uses excessive force on them. They told us that they don't give a about none of that. All they care about is child support forgiveness. So I don't give a if there's a story of a black man hanging from a tree or anything else at this point. I don't care anymore. I care about what's happening to black women, but not black men.
So you stepping down, but somebody keeping a buck with y'all. I'm not gonna sit up here and do what your Christian pastor doesn't lie to your ass and take your money. I'm gonna say you stepping down. Most of y'all who's mad at Kamala loss is hoes, hoe lovers, and homemakers. So you stepping down.
Yep.
Be on.
Yep.
That walk to go down into Egypt. And I would not ask at my mouth.
Didn't ask what God say, you asked what the politicians say. Go ahead.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Strengthen themselves to empower the woman. So that woman said on TV, she said, abortion is a form of liberation. Abortion is empowerment.
Not the cow.
And so understand, the white man places fertility clinics in his community to bring about more of his race, but the black woman feels empowered when the ability to kill her kids are in her land, or in her community. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. That's the strength of Pharaoh. When you read about Pharaoh, Pharaoh passed a law in Exodus to kill off the males. Because when you kill the man, you kill the race. You have no military, you have no protection, you have no security. All you have is vulnerable women that will be taken over, raped and ravaged, and men will be gone. You need the men. Men are not alternatives. Men are a necessity.
That's right.
Be that.
Therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
The strength of Pharaoh is your shame. Now you on social media crying. What's happening? Why did this go on? What's going on? Why would you got? And then you had the audacity to blame black men for Kamala losing.
I'm here at work and I just got done crying. I found out that my dad today, who's an immigrant by the way, he voted for Donald Trump. I feel betrayed and I feel hurt and I feel confused that a man who has 2 black daughters couldn't see a black woman running this country.
When the majority of votes that got him in office was white men, women, and Hispanics.
Yes.
That wasn't our fault here, he won. It was primarily white men and women that got him in office. Who got Trump in office the last time.
Right.
But y'all want a scapegoat, but y'all mad I can't kill y'all kids, y'all mad. Let's blame niggas. Don't blame white men. Don't blame the white woman. Blame your own brother. Blame your own sister. Blame your own father. Because the black woman, believe it or not, today in America, the black woman today in America, not in the truth, but in the world, a lot of y'all sisters out here, a lot of y'all black women out here are the same mindset as the white enslaver back then.
All the black people voted for Trump have one like major thing in common. No education, no higher education whatsoever, not completed. And, you know, education ain't everything, but it's a lot. Ask a black man why he's voting for Trump, and he gonna say something dumb like, he's helping the economy, but when you ask him to expand, like that's the end of it. He's helping the economy. How? How?
Y'all are black, y'all are white men with black face and titties. A lot of y'all out here, a lot of y'all can't stand niggas. Y'all treat niggas the same as on treating niggas. We're good for produce and penis, that's it. That's the same thing the white man had about us. The white man talked the same way. White man made niggas to breed and to work. Y'all want niggas to breed and to work too. It's the same thing y'all do with us too.
Slave breeding farms were located throughout the southern United States, with some estimates suggesting that there were as many as 70 in operation at the height of their popularity. These farms were often run by wealthy plantation owners who saw slave breeding as a lucrative business opportunity.
It's not a coincidence that the black woman's mindset is the same exact mindset as the white man too. It's the exact mindset. Because y'all all follow the same feminist bullshit that was brainwashing to you before.
Where did they learn it from?
From the white woman.
Exactly.
Upper class, middle class, Caucasian women who had husbands who owned slaves.
White women helped the maintenance of slavery because they reaped immense benefits from it. White women were willing to participate in slavery because in many southern states, slaves were essentially the only property that a woman could independently own from her husband. Additionally, southern slave-owning women routinely sexually assaulted black men or coerced black men into relationships, revealing the degree to which they truly felt ownership over the black body.
Y'all went and adopted their struggle and made it your own struggle. Name a time in 40 years when the black man had power over you. Name a time. Oh, we're oppressed by who? Who oppressing you? We in the same ghetto together. We getting killed together.
Right.
Killed by police together.
Right.
Shot together.
Right.
Red line together.
Right.
Oppressed together.
Right.
In prison together.
Teach.
Killed by police together.
But you know what I want? I want justice for my baby.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You killed the wrong black woman this time.
Who's oppressing you exactly? You don't know. Because you brainwashed too. Read that?
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Therefore shall the strength of politics be your shame. Go ahead.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt.
And the trust in this government, this ruling, this empire. America's not a democracy. America is an empire.
Right.
When you have an empire, you have an emperor.
Right.
A family of ruling people that are set to rule over you.
Whoa.
That's why New York is called what? What's New York called? It's called the Empire State. Who named it that? George Washington said that New York is the seat of the empire. What empire? America is an empire.
George Washington had 300 slaves, though.
Exactly, but it hasn't changed what I just said. He said that New York is the seat of the empire, meaning America is an empire.
Right.
If you have an empire, you have an emperor, a family of people that rule over you. You have no say. Democracy is a delusion that many of y'all are falling for. You have no say. You know how you have no say? When COVID hit, did you have say then?
Teach.
Did you have say regarding your job and getting that vaccination? Did you have choice then? Where was your pro-choice then? When they said get that shot or lose your job. You have no damn rights here.
Right.
You have privileges.
Right.
You have permissions, not rights.
That's the mark of the beast.
Read on.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
Trust in the shadow of Egypt is your confusion.
To you black men who your fragile ego couldn't take a black woman in office, so you either voted for Trump or you didn't vote at all. The police will now have carte blanche to murder you right where you stand. And when they do that, there's not going to be no GoFundMes. Don't ask your family to ask us for shit. Just die. They can't afford to bury you. Dig a hole in their backyard. It is what it is.
Wow. That's your confusion today. Your trust in these politicians will be your confusion, because they will not save you when them nukes get set off. There more?
Yes, sir. Verse 5. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them.
That's it there. They read again?
They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them.
That's us today. We are ashamed of a people that cannot profit us whatsoever. Give me Isaiah 3 now, verse 1. Now I'm going to show y'all, according to the Bible, because many of y'all thought that Kamala would come and fix black issues. No. What will fix black issues is black people.
Right.
And that's what Kamala is not.
Right.
She never was.
Right.
Kamala Harris is the Rachel Dolezal of politics.
Yeah. What?
A white woman in blackface. That's what she was. She's not our people at all. As Kendrick said, lovely. They're not like us. They're not like us.
Right.
She was not like us.
Right.
Read that.
Isaiah chapter 3 verse 1. For behold, the Lord of hosts doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread.
One of the main things that make our sisters turn against us is primarily, we're out here teaching the word of God, our primary opposition is our sisters. The reason being is because they are the ones who are given the resources. They're the ones in this society who are catered to.
Right.
Whatever they feel, whatever they want, whatever they like, is catered to. It's catered to. You understand? Read again.
For behold, the Lord of hosts doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff.
There will come a time when the Most High is going to have it where, like back then, he's going to remove the stay and staff of bread. Meaning all the public assistance y'all get, the public assistance, the WIC, the food stamps. Trump is going to make it where it's going to be real hard on y'all after a while. He's going to make things real hard. I'm telling you straight. Go ahead.
The whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water. The mighty man.
So he's going to remove the resources from my people, and who?
The mighty man.
The mighty man will be removed also. Go ahead.
And the man of war, the judge, and the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient, the captain of 50, the honorable man, and the counselor, the cunning artificer, and the eloquent orator. And I will give children to be their princes.
So when you remove the man out the house and the resources out the house, that leads to what? Read verse 5 again.
And I will give children to be their princes. And I will give children to be their princes. And babes shall rule over them.
I will give children to be their what?
Princes.
Being your leaders. That be your celebrities.
Right.
That be your athletes.
Right.
Go ahead.
And babes shall rule over them.
Meaning people who should not be leaders over us will be leading over us. That's what he's talking about. Is that verse 5?
That's at verse 4.
Jump to verse 9.
Verse 9.
So the man is at the house and the resources are gone. What happens then?
The show of their countenance does witness against them.
The show of their face is against them. Go ahead.
And they declare their sin as Sodom.
Homosexuality runs rampant. When the man is at the house, homosexuality runs rampant too. Read on.
They declare their sin as Sodom.
They declare their sin as Sodom. You don't know full well Kamala's going to push that Sodom stuff even more than it already is. The same way Obama did. She was going to do the exact same thing Obama did, only worse. When it came to that LGBT stuff. Now jump to verse 12 now.
Verse 12. As for my people.
So hold on. You remove the man from the house, and you remove the resources from the house.
Right.
It leads to children ruling over you.
Right.
It leads to homosexuality, taking over your community.
Right.
Now read verse 12.
Verse 12. As for my people, children are the oppressors.
It leads to gangs. These young boys out here stealing cars, killing adults, killing. A brother got killed recently. Their kids still in the car and crashed into his car and killed him because they out here stealing cars, robbing and breaking people's cars and stealing them and driving off and running red lights and killing people.
Today, Philadelphia police and the district attorney's office announced that they charged 19-year-old Johnny Martinez with reckless endangerment and another driver, 25-year-old Deontay Vincent, in the first car meetup on Saturday night in the area of 7400 Bustleton Avenue, the catalyst that led to 10 other chaotic meetups across the city, according to police. Investigators say Vincent fled when police arrived and crashed into a vehicle, injuring a passenger.
Doing black versions of kamikazes out here. When you remove the man out the house, it spreads what? It spreads evil in the house, poor leadership,
right,
homosexuality,
right,
and your children run wild. Read on.
Children are the oppressors.
Children become your oppressor. They're the reason you can't go outside your house.
Right.
Your kids can't play in the park.
Right.
They're the reason behind why. Right. Well, your school is garbage.
Right.
That's why. Read on.
And women rule over them.
And that's the end result. And who rules over these children that terrorize our community? Women. Women run the house because the man is absent. Because the man is absent. And the LGBTQ community supports and upholds that stronghold of women ruling the house, which is entirely against our people, entirely against our setup. Once again, the man in the house, y'all are more happy about a black man being in the White House than in a black house.
Teach!
You know?
Oh my people, they which lead thee.
They which lead you are the sisters. Women should not be ruling a house.
Right.
When you examine, that's not because I hate sisters, I love my sisters. The reason why you know that, when you examine the facts, the data, and the statistics of prisons,
right,
70% of black and brown people, men, in prison were raised by single mothers and grandmothers.
Bring it out.
Statistics show that when you have a woman ruling the house or governing the house on her own,
right,
it's detrimental to the community. The child is more likely to be a murderer,
right,
a drug dealer,
right,
violent,
right,
suicidal, a criminal, drop out of school, drug abuser, substance abuser. That's not my words. That's the data and statistics that support it. But a lot of our sisters do not like truth because America puts y'all on this pedestal.
Right.
You know, whatever dumb shit y'all say, y'all supposed to listen to it. No. No. Men lead with logic. Women lead with emotions.
Teach.
One gets things done, one does not.
Right.
Read on.
They which lead thee cause thee to err.
They which lead thee, they which lead you as our sisters, but they should not lead us, cause us to err. That's what, now I'm not saying that women can't raise children, they can, but the percentage is very, very small. Right. A lot of these young boys out here that's out here selling their drugs and killing people and all that stuff, they go home to their mama. Ain't no man there. If the man is there, he's physically there, but he's biblically absent. That it in 12?
And destroy the way of thy path.
And destroy the way of path. Why? Because God made man to be a man, and God made woman to be a woman. But
right.
Women raise boys, they raise their sons in their image. So now the son's emotional, he's illogical, he's impractical, he has no sense, he lets his emotions rule him. That's why earlier today I was talking, brother talking while I'm talking. That's an effeminate way. That's effeminate. Right. That's weakness. Women talk over each other. I got something to say. That's woman stuff. So a lot of our brothers out here, they see the world through the lens of sisters.
Teach.
Through the lens of women. That's why they can't get themselves together. Right. They're too damn emotional. Yeah. The biggest enemy of our sisters is themselves.
Teach.
Not us.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.